Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Iti Namine Sri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Aurarya Madhurya Gunai Sayuktam Varam Varenyam Purushamantam Narayanam Tvam Sirasa Namami Tridandinam Bhakta Shiromanim Cha Sri Krishna Padavya Hridayakavadi Chaitanya Leela Sarasaram Narayanam Tvam Satatam Prapadye Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramu Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ramu Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ramu Ram Ram Hare Hare. First of all, let me offer millions of obeisances at lotus feet of Lord Gurudev, Upanaga Guru Varga, Nama Nishta Santa Sipalami Purushaya Pamananta Koti Nadavat, and all present, past, future Vaishnavas at our Dandavat Pranams. Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. So today is Saturday, July. Day before was New Moon Day. Monday is Raghunandan Thakur and Srila Vamsidas Babaji Maharaj disappearance. Raghunandan Thakur and Vamsidas. Then 5th August is Radha Govindiji Julan Yatra. Also Pavitra Aropani Ekadasi. 5th August. That is Tuesday. Then 9th August is Baladev's appearance day. Then Radha Govindi's Julan Yatra also ends. Raksha Bandhan. That is very interesting. Baladev's appearance day is Raksha Bandhan. Of course, they celebrate kind of Raksha Bandhan, like. But why only on the day of appearance of? Really, Baladev is one who is going to protect her. And he has appeared. So no wonder both are coincident. But people don't think like that. Akhanda Guru Tattva, Balarama has appeared to protect all of us. If Guru Parampara is not there, who can protect us? You know. See, if it is left to our own mind, that's what I was talking. I was delayed because of some guests again. Please forgive me. So I was telling about the mind. Mind is so much anger inside. So much anger. Yes. So much lust, right? Anger, greed, uh, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, illusion, mada, false ego, no, matsarya, enmity, no. These six. This is brought out by mind. Our mind is our biggest enemy, not anybody else. We have to make our enemy who is sitting inside, who is guiding us. Ha ha ha. Okay, we are all guided by our mind, is it not? And mind is our biggest enemy. So if you are always being guided by your biggest enemy, how auspiciousness will happen? Understand? Mind. It's not me saying Bhagavad Gita. See, Lord Krishna is telling, Manayeva Manishanam Bandha Moksha. Your own mind is your biggest enemy. And also friend. So you make it him a friend. Control it and make him a friend. He is not going to become friend on his own. Okay? He is not. His interest is to spoil us, to bury us in the Maya. Maya is what? Past and future. Mind always sankalpa vikalpa, making determination and breaking it. Okay. If you're going to make a determination, why break it in the first place? Okay. But that is nature. Make and break. Make and break. So how there will be progress? This is our mind thing. So sankalpa vikalpa. And always us doesn't want to stay us in the present. Okay, our own mind does not let us live in the present time. Present time is moving, okay, but it doesn't want to stay because then it will come under the control of Krishna. You understand? If, if, if the mind remains in the present time, then it has to come under the control of Krishna. No? Intelligence guided by Krishna and the Mahabhagavat, Vaishnava. So it doesn't want to come. Isliye is always say, "Oh, see what happened? What will happen? What happened? What will happen? Fear about the future. You know it's not going to happen the way we want, but still lingering on it, always. And the past, okay, over. Why you want to indulge in it? It's what happened over. Why you want to keep on going? You understand? Our mind is like that. It's both are useless. Going over what has happened, what anything good will come out of it? Tell me. What are thinking about future that has not yet happened? What good it will come? You understand? So it doesn't want let you live in the present. In present, who is in the present? Holy name, Krishna. For him, there is no past or future. In the spiritual world, is always present time. Extent. Brahma Samhita also says, you know, always present time. So there is no influence of past or present. But here, present is only very limit. That's why we have to hang on to Krishna's name, which is present. Then we get shield, increase the present time like this. Then influence of past, future will not influence us. So then mind becomes subservient, becomes our friend. We should not let it think about past or future. Hey, what is the use? Higher intelligence. See, you have to bring. How to bring? Like I told you, imagine a small child is there. Child, mother takes child to the market. Market, there are so many items, right? Maya Bazaar, right? So many things. All worthless, is unnecessary things. Okay. You really don't need more. Most of the 99.9999% of the things in a store is all unnecessary. Think about it. Few essential things, few food and all is okay, but so many other things they create, they attract. Again, that keeps us into the past and future. Okay, any things of this material world, is always makes us go to the past or future, not present. The only material that is there to keep us in the present is the holy name, Mahaprasad, following Ekadasi, Harikatha. and service. Huh? Jai, jai, jai. Gaur Harti ki jai. Gurudev ki jai. Guru Pada Padma Guru Varga Guru Parampara ki jai. Jai. Gaura bhi ne namanchi padne. Gaura kare chi sara. Gaura daya. Gaura, Gaura, Gaura. So, Arti to Bhagavan, being in the present. So this and doing bhajan. See, our Guru Parampara is amazing. So that's why they designed such a way. Gaudiya Giti Gucha, for example. Why? We do bhajan kirtan. All this will help us to keep in present, engages mind, engage the mind in the present. These are spiritual bhajans. There are same way material bhajans, which will take us away from the present time. Okay, this is a difference. So we have to hang on to these things to keep us in the present. Huh? So our mind is very intelligent. It doesn't want to come under control of, you know. But it cannot destroy the mind. See, like I was telling you, the Atma, the Jiva, the soul, is characteristic. Is uh, uh, characteristic uh, is the jnana. Okay, the naturally jnana is there, and there is a jnana is there. Okay, the atma, it doesn't need any jnana knowledge. It's forming jnana, and its aptitude or its what it wants to do or it is always anuraga, love toward the Lord. It is there. It's part of the soul. Okay, you cannot help it. It is naturally has love toward the Supreme Lord. Anuraga. Raga, Anuraga, love is there and full of knowledge. No? That it knows is the jiva, is the subservient. It cannot enjoy. Understand? It knows. It has no other, no desire other than serving the Lord. You know, there is no death, shoka, suffering is not there for the soul. So that knowledge, when we come in touch with the Maya, like for example, I'll give an example. Water, okay? Water is good, is it not? Very clear. Water is sustains us. Without water, who can live? No? Huh? So, water is essential. Water is tastes, and then put your hand in your water, it does not burn. You feel good about it, especially. And you throw water into somebody else, it doesn't do anything. So, that is the nature of water. Water is always good, essential. ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಹಾ ಒಂದೇ ದಿನ ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ 15 ದಿನ ಆಯ್ತು ನಾನು ನಾಳೆ ಸೋಮವಾರ ನಂದು ಫೋನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಹೋಗ್ತೈತೆ ನಾನು ಫೋನ್ ತರ್ತೀನಿ ದಿನ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಫೋನ್ ತರ್ತೀನಿ ನಾ ಬಂದು 15 ದಿನ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ ಸೋಮವಾರ ದಿನ ಒಂದು ₹10,000 ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಫೋನ್ ತರ್ತೀನಿ ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹೌದಾ ಹಾ ಹೌದಾ ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಬನ್ನಿ ಆವಾಗ ಅವಾಗ. ಹಾ ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್. ಏಕಾದಶಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಹೌದಾ? ಇವರು
ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ನನ್ನ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ದೀಕ್ಷೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜನ್ಮಾಷ್ಟಮಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಬಿಗೆರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಹ್ಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಜನ್ಮಾಷ್ಟಮಿಗೆ.
ಜನ್ಮಾಷ್ಟಮಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 1000 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಕರೆದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಹ್ಮ್
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೇವೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಆಗಾಗ ಬಂದು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ.
ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ತಾಯಿ.
15ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ 16ನೇ?
ಇಲ್ಲ 16.
16 ನಮ್ದು 16ಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆ.
ಹ್ಮ್
ನಿಮ್ ಹೆಸರು?
ದಂಡಿ ಮಹಾರಾಜ. ಆಯ್ತು, ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಸೊ sorry. Our mind his nature is like that. No. But mind is what? Mind is the, you can say, shadow of that knowledge. No, Jnana Swarupa. The Swarupa of the Atma. The characteristic of the Atma is the knowledge, pure knowledge. That shadow is the mind. When it manifests when the Atma is put into like a sleep. How it happens is, like for water we understand. Water, nature of water is very good, essential. So when water comes in touch with the very cold environment, when it takes the sambandha, relationship, when it comes in touch with the cold, what happens? It becomes ice, it becomes solid. Right? Solid is not water, it's fluidity is not there. And takes ice and then throw on somebody, you get hurt, you can fall hurt, all that. You don't see the qualities of water in the ice, is it not? But you bring the ice back into this environment, room temperature, it gradually becomes water, is it not? It regains its quality. So when it was ice, it did not lose its quality, its nature. But some other nature came and covered that nature. Right? Became solid. Did not lose. Same way when the water comes in touch with the very hot, becomes steam. Steam, you put your hand, it burns you. Isn't it? So water either solid or vapor. Steam, it is danger, it burns. So, but when the steam, you bring it to room temperature, it condenses into the water, it regains its quality. So when it was a steam, it did not lose its quality. Something else covered over. So same way, Atma, pure state, it has a love, full of knowledge. When it is come in touch with this Maya, then that knowledge becomes perverted, reflected. Okay, that becomes mind. It is full of knowledge in the true form. But now it is acquiring all, wrong things. And the love for the Supreme Lord has become attachment to this world. Love towards the things of this world is basically perverted reflection, transformation of that true love, pure love to the Supreme Lord, has now manifested as love toward the things of this material world. Love, so all these things. There is nothing new in this world. It's only perverted reflection. You get it? Of that. So the soul puts into sleep, mind becomes very active. So how to fight with the mind? You don't have to fight with the mind. Like fighting with the darkness. Why you have to fight with the darkness? You just turn on the light. See, in the presence of light, the darkness has no power to act. See, in a dark room, you have a dark room, right? Put a pipe there from going outside. You turn on the light, you think all the darkness disappears. Where it went? You think it went through that pipe to the outside? You see the darkness coming out of the pipe through outside? No. It remains where it is. But it is darkness is no longer visible. It will not cover the things in presence of light. So darkness is nothing but absence of light, nothing else. It's not an independent tattva. It has no its own independent existence. It is shadow of light, related. So same way the mind cannot be destroyed or anything. It becomes active. It gets the power from the soul, understand? Soul is sleeping, still it has a power. You can imagine, mind is so powerful when the soul is sleeping. Imagine when it wakes up, ooh, it's so much powerful. Understand? Then the mind cannot act in the presence of soul when the soul is waken up. So how to wake up the soul? Through you have to feed. It is sleeping, become weak. Prasadam, holy name, doing ekasi, all this, satsanga, these are all food for this soul. Gradually wakes up, then what? The mind automatically becomes useless. It will not powerless rather. Becomes powerless. Then it becomes your friend. So this is why. That's why, so when this mind is doing this for many, many millions of lifetime. It is not just one, so many millions of lifetime, dragging us past future from this yoni to another yoni, you know, another species of life. This mind is what making us, going from traveling in different species of life and always doing what? Ahara, nidra, bhayamaitina. Food, sleeping, mating, and defending. These four. Available in all species of life. So we should not do same four things in this human form of life. Human form of life is very, very rare, very important. Only through this human form of life we can start discussion, encouraging discussion, inquiry into the existence of Supreme Lord, the sambandha, relationship. What is this nature? What is this? All this spiritual. And we can give up this material body from this. We can escape from this material world only through human form of life, not through any other human. Even with devatas, it is not possible. That's why devata, demigods are also waiting to be born as human beings. That's why human form of life, getting human form of life is very, 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 very rare, very difficult. It's the greatest opportunity, even though it is full of disease and all that. But still, one thing is there. It is like a best boat to cross over this ocean of material existence. That's why we are so fortunate. Somehow we got this. How? Forget it. Don't worry about it. But we got this opportunity. Use only to attain, you know, the associate, to service to the Supreme Lord. Bhagavad Prapti, you know, attain, attain Bhagavad in this very lifetime. Huh? Ati Ati Shigra Bhagavad Prapti, immediately. It's possible. You know. So, by the process, Ekasi, Nam Japa, so Prasad, these are teachings. So, there will be difficulty for this body, but don't worry, this will come and go. That's why in any stage of life, we should not forget our spiritual practice. No, we should not keep the soul very hungry. So we have to keep on feeding. Then our mind becomes subservient, becomes our friend. Maneva Manushanam Bandha Moksha. Then it will help us get over. So when it comes in control. So, and then what happens? We are no longer influenced by the past or future. Understand? It goes far away. And we keep pushing that far, far, far away. Try to be in the present, you know, in the present. So this takes the process. No? That's why getting up early, Brahma Muhurta, forget about taking bath and all that. Very quickly, little time in the bathroom, okay? Nature call or something, then go and take, chant, and first make a determination, oh mind. So mind will not bother too much in this Brahma Muhurta. Okay, there's something. Is still, you know, dreamy, sleeping. Huh? So that's why Brahma Muhurta is uh, because it's very conducive. Huh? Uh, Material vibrations is less. So it's very, very precious time. So we should utilize as much as possible. Do our sadhana. Then we get strength. Okay. Uh, it's like a uh, it's like a feast for the soul. Okay. Okay. So Nama, because or reading Bhagavatam, Harikatha, all those things, chanting. So we should do like that. Uh, then today, like Monday, disappearance day of uh, Vamshi Das Babaji and then Raghunandan Thakur. Hmm? So this is amazing. There is no end to this. Now, see, these pastimes of the great acharyas helps us to become disengaged from the mind. That is the plain purpose. So that it will not drag on to the past or future. So these things meditate on the great life happenings of these great acharyas. Okay. So I was telling them, see, now there was one question he asked, very intelligent person. Now I know, I've created the future. I've created the future birth, he's telling. Yeah. Because whatever we are doing, activities, we are painting our future life. We're already painting our future life. Because our karma now is going to getting deposited into the future bank, karma bank, future life. Understand? When we are born, our duration of life, how much education we will have, how much wealth we collect, what kind of work we do, when, where, time, place to give up this body is fixed. Prarabdha karma, previous karma bank. You put it, now we are drawing. Whatever now we are doing, depositing in the future bank. We cannot draw from that bank. We cannot deposit in the previous bank. Understand? It's fixed. Only that much you can keep draw. So now that means whatever we are doing, we are painting the future. We have to take birth and then we have to, uh, you know, problem, uh, we are already painting. So his question was, how I can get rid of that? That's why our Shastra says we have come not to do dharma or adharma. If you do dharma, religion, piety or impiety, you have to come back to reap that fruit. So don't do piety or impiety. Okay, what you do? Service to the Lord, service to the Vaishnava, which has no reaction. Bhakti has no reaction. Rather, it will destroy this past and future. Past also we have to destroy. Otherwise, again, oh, there is a lot of, you know, bank balance. So you have to repeat it. So you have to put fire to the previous bank and also the next bank, next life bank. Okay. Become free. So that's happened by the remembering the Supreme Lord, doing Ekadasi. Ekadasi is what? That's what it is. It cleanses the previous life reaction and also future one, it cleanses. So Lord is doing that. On the day of Ekadasi, He comes and just for cleaning, provided we cooperate. Understand? We cooperate. Cooperate meaning what? We should restrain from too many mundane activities. We should assist. We should watch. We should cooperate with the Lord, not disturbing Him. So we should not engage, collecting more things, you know. So adding to the database. Database is, Lord is trying to clean it up. But if we keep on adding, how is it possible? When you are cleaning, you cannot add. No, what you do, then Krishna says, oh, you forget it. He's still trying to do busy. I'll forget cleaning. Then we are the one loser. So, and he does same time, past and future. He can do that, Lord. You know, he can do that. So major cleanup, daily cleanup. Supreme Lord is doing. We cannot do. You're only causing more garbage. He's trying to keep being steady. We cannot do. So first we have to understand it. Hey, I'm only collecting the garbage, nonsense. This. He's the one who's doing it, cleansing. I have to cooperate. I should stop putting more garbage, especially on day of Ekadasi. He's cleansing. He cleanses not every day, only day of Ekadasi. Major cleansing. And in the night, sleeping anyway, we cannot. So he is cleaning. Otherwise, we cannot do even a normal life without his help. Whether you believe it or not, even if you are agnostic, even if you're atheist, still you are being taken care of. That's how much Krishna's love all living entities. So living entities in pure form as devotion, love toward the Lord. So that's why Krishna, even though we are conditioned by the material modes of nature, still he understands. And we have to come out of this on our own. He will not force us. That's why he comes in the form of Shastra, Guru, Vaishnavas. No, Krishna himself comes in this form to assist us. So in this process. So Vamsidas Babaji, you can see in his life. Okay. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is to pay from a long distance because he knew and he did not let any of his followers to go near or talk to him. Because this Vamsidas Babaji is like a uh, he is uh, great sadhu Mahabhagavat. No? He is Avaduta. Avaduta meaning he does not stick to the known rules and regulations. He is above Shastra. We have to use within the guidelines of Shastra. Understand? But these Avadutas, they go beyond Shastra. With love and devotion, okay? Krishna. Gopis with love, so much love, Krishna, they chastise Krishna. And then Krishna becomes subservient. He takes love, he enjoys that. you know, because deep within, Krishna knows they are doing out of love. Out of love, they are transcending the so-called the Shastra, injunctions. So only they can do. Out of great love, they looks like. Huh? So these avdutas are like that. So he used to carry Gaurnitai and then Radha Govinda. Like a jewelry, like a bag, like chanting bag, yeah, like that. He used to keep them. Gaurnitai in one, Radha Govinda. Sometimes he used to take out and then do some service. And then he show it to some visitors and then keep it there. And then keep the place um, so that nobody will come to yours. Nobody will recognize he's a great devotee. That's all. So you will throw some of the, like fish bones or something like that. So they think he's, you know, ordinary people or think that, oh, he's somebody else. Like in the Bhagavatam, Jadabharata, you remember? Story of Jadabharata? Jadabharata was a king, very big. He was ruling the whole world. Then he renounced. Then he was doing his bhajan. Then one time a deer being hunted by a lion or tiger coming. And it was pregnant. Baby fell down and gave up his body. So the mother died, deer. Only baby. So he had compassion, this Bharata, King Bharata. Carried to the ashram, he was taking care. Gradually, what happened? Attachment. See, this is where, you know, first comes the attachment, interest, curiosity first. Oh. But if it has left, oh, Krishna will take care of his grass. Okay, I'm doing that, but don't give up the process of your sadhana. What happened? Gradually giving more attention to the dear baby, gradually growing, and it was doing like this, he was doing like this, like this. Then he was worried if it goes away, oh, what will happen? Like his mother, maybe some tiger will attack. Gradually his attention moved away from bhakti towards the deer. See? See the attachment, what happens? Becomes stronger and stronger. And then what happens? When the death came, he has to give up his body. Oh, what will happen to the deer? He was thinking at the last minute of the deer, then he became a deer, next life. But because the bhakti does not get destroyed, even though it was born as a deer, it remembered its previous life. Oh, I was a king. I was progressing bhakti. Because of attachment, I'm born as a deer. See, it remembers all. Because of power of bhakti, it did not last. Then what did the deer do? Did not waste time associating with other deers and eating only dry grass. So much fresh grass is a green grass. Oh, if I start eating, then I get attached. I will lose. I will forget Krishna. Previous life, what happened? All this. So it was not indulging, just enough dry grass. And then listening to Harikatha and all that. Oh, then after deer, so it was no association with other deers. Then again, next life, he was born as a Brahmana. He remembered previous life. He was a deer, he was a king, then deer. Then now becoming very careful. No association of anybody. There is no need. He's already realizing. What is there to learn anything new? So that's why he became a deaf and dumb. Purposefully, not to associate with this world, worldly activity. He acted like dumb and deaf, as if he does not hear, he does not know speak. So he refused to learn. His father, parents tried to send him to the Gurukula. He said no. He refused to learn anything. He refused to talk or anything. But inside he is chanting Krishna's name. Does not want to entangle. Because entanglement, attachment, understand? It will, so attachment leads to entanglement. So he said no. People took him to even killing him, Narabali, sacrifice, human sacrifice. He did not bother. Inside chanting, Hare. What happened? The Kali understood he's a Vaishnava, trying to kill Vaishnava for my sake. Ah! So she came and killed all those people. He was not happy or not, you know, sorrow. Krishna protected in the form of Kali. Hare Krishna. He was not disturbed because he understood this body can only can be die, it can be destroyed, but not the soul. He was convinced. So that's why he was fearless. Fearless. Body is already dead. How we can kill a dead body anyway? You know, body is dead. Soul lives, then it is dead, isn't it? It looks alive because of the presence of the soul. This is what scientists does not know. So soul cannot be touched, cannot be killed, cannot be burned. So why worry? See, this is the mind, work of the mind, making us not the soul. Understand? The mind makes us thinking that I'm this body. I'm the white, black, blue, American, South African, Indian. I'm old up, grown. All these things is the made up of the mind to keep us in prison. Understand? Control, keep it, and engage in always these six things: lust, anger, greed, jealousy, you know, false, all these things. Mind. These are all is sainya, meaning army, army of the mind. Okay. The result is hellish. Mind does not let you come in touch with the Supreme Lord. Duty is like that. Because his original form is the Supreme Lord, attachment to the Supreme Lord. So when gets vikara, transformation, that attachment to the Lord becomes hatred, understand? Because see, left becomes right, right becomes left, right? This is what the mind does. It's nature. You cannot change the nature of mind. Okay, that's why forget about mind. Concentrate on the bhakti. More you progress in bhakti, the mind becomes less and less powerful. Cannot influence. It gets tamed. You have to tame it. Not forcibly, just increasing our bhakti, attachment, waking up our soul, you know, minimizing the worldly things. Like Jadavarta, he said nothing to do with it, chanting all the time. People can abuse him this way, that way, no matter. Then they carried him to carry the palanquin of the king Rahuguna. He said he did not protest. Okay. But when he was carrying, he was careful not to put his feet on the ants and all that. So little disturbance. King became angry. Why is there doing like this? They said, this new one, come. But then king said, you look like very grown up, very strong and all that. Why are you doing this? He kept quiet. But did not compromise. He was still doing up and down because trying to avoid the living entities. Unnecessary, disturbances, So then king became very angry, came down. I'm going to punish you. Then he said, he understood he's going for Harikatha, for a saintly meeting, okay? To have a darshan of the saintly meeting. Now he's a great saint. How can there be more than, Jadabharata, right? Then he opened his mouth, Harikatha. First thing came out was glorification of the Lord. O king, what do you think? This is a dead body. You are going to punish this body, not the soul. What? We are talking soul? Who is this? He came down, asked forgiveness. You know. So like that, you know. So Lord gave inspiration when to talk. So he followed that. So now, so this great Acharya, so the Vamsidas Babaji is also like that. They want to hide themselves. They want to hide their bhakti. No disturbance. So he was doing like that. But sometimes he has gone to, uh, uh, he will fight sometimes. He will even offer ukka. Gaurnita he never offered it. Ukka meaning like smoking, right? To Radha Krishna, not to Gaurnita. you know, it's very strange. You cannot comprehend. That's why these great acharyas, these Mahabhagavas, that's why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati forbade it. Because they try to do this way, their love and affection going on. We try to map us, judge them through this Vaidhi things, Vaidhi Bhakti, then we will misled, we will make great offenses. That's why he said, don't go. You know. But something has come out, meaning uh, then sometime is very crypt answer. Some people came to visit and asked him, what do you want? He usually keeps quiet, mind. But sometimes he comes. If he happens to pay his attention, then what do you want? They will tell him, oh, I want to attain Supreme Lord. I want to attain. Then his answer, cry. Ah, that's all. His answer was cry and that's it. So like that, there's a hidden thing, so much hidden philosophy. He is saying we are crying for the things of this material world. We never cried for the Lord, for the Guru, for the Vaishnava. You understand? We cry something, we lose something, things of this material world. Whoa, I lost it. We are crying out something which is going to be lost sooner or later. Okay. Things of this material world are all temporary. They're not going to get destroyed. If you don't lose it now, in future it's going to get lost, destroyed. So why we should be busy in collecting temporary things, you understand? No permanent existence. So it's a waste of time. Engage permanent bhakti, ekadasi, no, which will save us, which will come with us like this Jadabharata. You remember the bhakti that the king did, Bharata, did not get lost. It came with him, even when he was a dear body. So it did not get destroyed. And it continued. And it protected him. Otherwise, deer could have gone engagement with other deer, got, like female or male, female, and then engage, and then again go down to this species of life, eating, mating, defending, and then human form of life very far. See? The deer, because of that, got the human form of life very quickly, a second life. Otherwise, so many species of life up and down. Then you have to be born as a cow. Then maybe you have become a human, no, from the cow. Huh? So, hmm, or if great devotees, Mahabharata comes and blesses, you know, so that chance is. Or if you happen to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the jungle, in the forest, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Then even the deer was exposed, became a great Mahabharata. Within this body, within this body of deer also got the bhava form, tears in the eyes, shaking, you know, bhakti. So that is very, very fortunate, most fortunate time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, those things. So, I used to, they have record that he traveled, some people traveled with him to Vrindavan, Ayodhya and all that. But if you see the holy water tree, he used to stay there thinking Om Shivata. He used to remember. Seeing any Vata Vriksha, it doesn't matter anywhere. Oh, it Vata Vriksha, reminding him of Vrindavan, where Krishna did his pastime, called from his flute. Stay there 3 days, 1 week like that, you know. So very difficult. Then So sometimes there is some compilation of these some questions. Huh? So used to did couple of times this parikrama. People when they saw all these, they were amazed. Uh, you know the how Mahabhagavat is. mm, Babaji like him does we. So the question they are asking in time, someone is asking, "Oh Baba, what we should do?" He is answering, "See, what we should do?" He says, "You do bhajan for Nityananda." Why? By doing bhajan to Nityananda, you get Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Your suffering will go away, and in your heart you will get Paramananda. You get so much happiness, highest happiness. It will take birth. See how what we should do. See how nicely summarized. Then some other question. इंद्रियों की लताड़ से छुटकारा. How we can get freedom from these sense senses, senses taking, sense of hearing, nose, eyes, touch, time, all this. Oh, they attacking us all the time. So when we can get freedom, free from the involvement of these senses, what is the way? Then the answer is that you hear Govinda's name, then all these senses activities goes away, far away. They run away. How? Like a lion. If it makes a garjan, like a roars, like that, then what happens? The elephants and all, they will run away. Elephant, deers, they all run away. Lions roaring. See how the holy name is like that. That's why the holy name, chanting loudly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. The sins of this five sins of this. So what we said here. Then one question. In samsara, in the samsara there is always unhappiness, isn't it? Samsara. Huh? This worldly existence. There is always unhappiness, is it not? Then the answer is very nirananda. There is no happiness, true. But by doing bhajan of Gaur-Nitai, you get happiness. So this samsara looks eternal because it is Maya samsara. Hmm? So the how is giving example like a baby sometimes is sleeping, right? In the sleeping state, it sometimes cries, sometimes laughs. Is it not? Baby is sleeping, but still sometimes cries, sometimes laughs. So same way the samsaras, happiness is like that. Hmm? Then the question is how to understand the mercy of Krishna and then the devotees, mercy of devotees. How to understand? How we can understand? Then the answer is saying, Lord is telling, one who desires me, he says, I will destroy him. No. So how Lord gives money to somebody, he takes away from somebody. Vaishnava Thakur. Huh? So Vaishnava Thakur, if we do offenses at the lotus feet of a Vaishnava, we will not get relief from anywhere. No. Who will? Huh? Whom we are cheating? How we will get out? Then whom I tell how to get out, who will listen to me? That's why we feel we have no love at the lotus feet of Vaishnava. Huh? So, like that, very crypt answer. You know? How to understand the Bhakta's mercy, you know, Krishna's Kripa. So it's difficult. You know. Meaning, Krishna, when he makes his mercy, he will take away everything. But then we complain, oh, Krishna, what I do? See, mercy. By taking away what? He is making us to depend on him more and more. See? But we misjudge it. See? Misjudge and then also think that Krishna cannot do anything. You understand? Krishna can do anything. See? Anyway, everything belongs to Krishna. You, what? That's why. Sometimes it is. So if you realize by the mercy of the great Vaishnava, hey, look, what do we have? What do I have? What is so-called mine? What I can create or destroy. So everything already belongs to him. So what we can give it to him? We can give up our climb, false climb, climb, false climb. We have to give up. This is what. So how to attain Krupa, you know? Uh, they also feel like that. Oh, I have no love for the Vaishnava. So it's very strange. Uh, so that's why it is. When we have more attachment to the, um, Vaishnavas, that is why. Then the Then one question is that, where is this happiness? Where happiness, where does it reside? Which are the happiness? In the giving up or in the bhoga? In this renunciation or in the enjoyment? More happiness. Where happiness resides? In its giving up, tyaga, renunciation, or enjoying bhoga. Huh? So the answer is saying, sadhu, great sages, live in the Saryu, like Vrindavan as a Yamuna river, right? Like the same way, Ayodhya also has a river called Saryu, Saryu river, just like Vrindavan, Yamuna. So there, the sages, they stay there. They always think of Sitaram. Huh? They are saying Sitaram, 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 Sitaram. We say Radha, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. They say Sitaram. So there is happiness there. There, this Nirananda does not reside. Huh? Less of Ananda. Whoever in the Duryodhana, side of Duryodhana, remember in the pastime of Mahabharat, right? Duryodhana, this Kauravas, this side, and then Pandavas, that side. So on the Kauravas side, Duryodhana side, there is no Ananda, Nirananda. So the people were on Yudhishthir's side, King Dharmaraj, Yudhishthir, right? Pandavas, Arjuna, Bhima. They were happiness was there. They were happy. So, so the sukha and dukkha, okay, happiness and distress, they are brothers. you know, See how nicely he's putting it. Happiness and the unhappiness, they are like brothers. Okay, like Pandavas and Kauravas, like that. They are brothers. And Bhoga and Tyaga. So, Bhoga and Tyaga, huh? Someone will do enjoying Bhoga and someone will do renunciation. You know, they are also like brothers. Huh? Then they are asking, do you ever go to Mayapur? Then he's answering, I've been there. Hmm? Some people say it's Mayapur and also Navadvip. Hmm? And around the Mayapur temple, there is on the four side there is a house, and on the under the shade of the neem tree, they worship. Worship is going on. One time I went there taking like a blanket and kamandalu. Then he's telling he went to Mayapur, birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he's telling Baba, I went there. I went with the kamandalu and then my like a thing I wear. I cover my gududi. Then when I went there, Sachinandan, little baby Chaitanya, Sachinandan, he came and took away my kamandalu. I was sitting. Huh? Then after a while, he brought me back. And then after a while, he went away. See, bah, his involvement. He When we go to Mayapur, we see all these things, activities of Sachinandan. He is saying it. We see tree worshipping going on, but we don't see anything else. Leelas. You understand? That's amazing. So there is one pastime, uh, Bhakti Daita Madhav Maharaj. Huh? Is Bhakti Daita Madhav Maharaj tells about one incident. It happened with Babaji, Vamsidas Babaji. What happened was they established one Shamanand Gaudiya Math in Medinipura. One time, this Baba, Vamsidas Babaji, uh, he came to Medinipur. So when Bhaktidaita Madhav Maharaj heard that Vamsidas Babaji is coming, he go in a belgadi, like a bullock cart. Uh, so very happily, uh, he brought him to this mutt in Mednipura, Shamanand Gaudiya Mutt. He sent one servant to bring him. So then Babaji told, I will come there. I will come there. So the Bhaktidaita Madhav Maharaj, made him one arrangement. So when he comes, this Sevak will be serving him. So, um, but in the afternoon, Bhogarati, over. So they were waiting, they were expecting, waiting for him. Baba did not come. Uh, but the Bhaktidaita Maharaj went there to meet him. Then uh, but he was in the city, Mednipura, and he saw a holy you know, tree, and he was telling, "Oh, see, this is Vamsivata. This is Vamsivata, Vamsivata." Then he got down from the bullock cart, and so there he he made arrangement for taking his prasadam. Mm. So uh, when Madhav Maharaj saw this, he was telling about Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. uh, he expressed so much love, devotion, love towards Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So, and then the Vamsidas Babaji gave Bhaktivedanta Madhav Maharaj a kheer prasada, like sweet rice. Uh, then Bhaktivedanta Maharaj very happily accepted it. Uh, when he tasted that, it was a transcendental, taste. Uh, so, like that, Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, also Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami, very elder. He lived more than 100 years. So he is recalling another incident. Um, uh, then what happened was, Navadvip, Navadvip, on the bank of Ganga. He was staying in this bhajan kutir. There was there was flower, the fruit trees were there. So he used to never allow anybody to put their hand. Nobody has any authority. Oh, then they saw somebody one day, a cow was coming and eating. Then Babaji was very happy, putting his hand like this, making sound. Then he was laughing. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Huh? Uh, uh, then Bhakti, Pramod Puri was asked somebody, some his servant, why Baba is laughing like that and doing sound like that. Then, so he's telling, uh, what he's saying is, on the previous night, someone, uh, he had vessels, right, for offering and all that. Somebody stole it. And then now the cow coming and eating the fruit. And he is telling with happiness and then saying, he's telling one, the stealer, meaning one who steals, right? Who steals? Robber, right? Robber. One robber steals it, and then one robber takes it. It's like that. Uh, uh, so there is no. way to drive away the cow because that was Krishna, Thoragraganyam, who is the expert in stealing. So like that, he's saying those pastimes. One, the one who expert in stealing, most highest, the highest expert. See, Krishna is expert in everything. We get anybody gets some quality because of Krishna. Even stealing comes from Krishna. But no one can be as expert as Krishna. These are things. Because who can steal your anarthas, unwanted things, right? Your sins, our sins and offenses. Think anybody wants it? No. No, no, I keep it. Keep mine also, they say. Right? So Krishna, he steals not our wealth, steals our most unwanted things. That's why he's the foremost. Nobody can be, like that. Chauragragan. So if you want to show mercy, you will steal other things also. Attachment. See, he steals the attachment to this material world. Others will make us more attached to this world. See? So that's why Baba is telling when cow is eating, oh, one chore gives it, one chore takes it. Another same Krishna gives. Sometimes he gives, sometimes he takes it. So why worry, like that. So he's saying, like that. So, and the Baba never is to tell, never is to make others touch his feet. Uh, but the next day was Jagannath Mishra's Anandastava. And then the Baba is forgetting that. Very happily is sitting, forgetting himself. And then he has become like a Kalpatar. So today he can touch anybody's feet because he must. Thinking, the greatness of Jagannath Mishra, Anandastava. Oh, so he's sitting. And he's saying what is happening, how Jagannath Mishra is happy, how Devatas coming and giving, he is exchanging, he is giving charity to the Brahmanas, like Nanda Maharaj did, forget it. Nanda Maharaj did next day, right? Like that, Jagannath Mishra is doing it. That time Baba is thinking, and he forgot himself. So people easily touching his feet. Huh? So like that, Bhakti, Puri Goswami Maharaj is writing. Huh? So so this is Avdutas, Uh, and his singing also, it was strange. Nobody, very few people understand. Uh, so they have heard that Vamsidas Babaji took his vesh from Gaur Kishore Das. One day, uh, Someone was singing something other than Hare Krishna Mahamantra, some bhajan in front of his kuti. Then he said, "This is not going to happen." He made him not to do that. Uh, Then one other person came. He said, "Please, have mercy on me, have mercy on me." Uh, then, "Please give me your mercy, give me mercy." One day, that day, Baba, what he did, uh, he gave his like lion cloth, right, covering his thing. Only little lion cloth covering his thing. So he took it and he gave him. No, take this, take this. Then that person became fearful. So this is Vaishnava's Krupa. Through that you get Siddhi, if you understood. So through Vaishnava Krupa, mercy of Vaishnavas, you attain all the perfections. But we have to have Nishkapata Sharanagati, meaning non-duplicitous surrender at their lotus. So, but we are not seeing that inside. So this is it. So like that. But we are saying the word, please do Krupa, Krupa. But we have to see that inner part. Oh, like that. So many pastimes with him. Vamshidas Babaji Maharaj. Avadut. So we get some glimpse of his. Can learn, we can have his mercy to that. So we pray at the lotus feet of Vamshidas Babaji. Be merciful. Sprinkle his what he saw, pastimes. Jai Jai. Vamshidas Babaji. Then Raghunandan. Now, because time is running up, not much time. Uh, Raghunandan is see these four vyuhas. Pradyumna, Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Anuruddha, Sankarshana. Is Pradyumna. So, in the form of Priyanarmasaka in the Krishna Lila. What is this pastime? Now he has become Raghunandan. He has appeared in the Vaidyakula, meaning doctors, like Ayurvedic physicians. Physicians. So, in his father's name was Mukunda Das. Mother's name we don't know. And Mukunda is the elder brother of Narahari Sarkar Thakur. So, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, we see even though he is doing the service of the kings, Raja Vaidya is the consultant for the health of the king, But inside he was doing his with his love, yeah. Raghunandan. Raghunandan, his service to Krishna. So this is Mukunda, his father's. One time it happened was Mukunda Das, he was treating the king. He was Muslim king. But there was a peacock feather there near the king. Like, seeing that, he became unconscious, Mukunda. Because he remembered the pastime of the peacocks, Krishna, Radha and Krishna playing with the peacock, becoming peacock, dancing. So, uh, then when he woke up, he's telling, oh, king, I have this disease. When people no, I have this disease called becoming epilepsy. Now sometimes I go, epilepsy. But he was giving covering himself, but he actually is that Baba there, that brought the memory, that peacock feather. So Raghunandan appeared on the Vasanta Panchami here, but he disappeared on this day, Monday. So his uncle was Narahari Sarkar. So Narahari Sarkar Thakur, in his family, why would he help them? So where Krishna Bhakti happened, then Gurutva. Uh, so one time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like Mukunda, used to take Raghunandan to have darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri, Rath Yatra. So one time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very lovingly asking, he wants to establish, the bhakti principle he was telling. So now I have one doubt. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asking Mukunda, what is that? Are you the father and your son Raghunandan? Or Raghunandan is the father, or you are is your Raghunandan's son? Please make it very clear to me. I have this doubt. Then Mukunda is saying, Raghunandan is my father. I'm only his son. Very clear I'm telling. Because we all attain Krishna Bhakti only through him. That's why he is, without any doubt, he is my father. Then hearing this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very happy. So then he very clearly said, where that Krishna Bhakti happens, one who has Krishna Bhakti is Guru, is father. Yeah? Ah, see, but mundane way, Raghunandan was the son of, Mukunda. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asking, are you the father of Raghunandan or Raghunandan is your father? Mukunda is telling, no, I'm not. Everybody thinks that he is my son, but no. Actually, I'm his son because I got bhakti through him only. That's why he is my father. He is my guru. So, like that. So, in Sri Khanda, there are three personalities Mukunda, Raghunandan, and Narahari. like that. So, and there's many pastimes with Raghunandan. Only two, then we'll end here. Otherwise, so there was one Gopinath, Gopinath, deity was there. One time, uh, Mukunda has to go out, you know. out. So that time, he called his son Raghunandan. See, uh, we have to serve Gopinath in our house with all your effort. You give bhoga to Krishna, to Gopinath. So saying, he just telling that, he went away Mukunda because he has some other errand to do. No, he's a doctor. He's a Vaidya, Ayurvedic Vaidya. So people come and calling. So he went away. So he gave that service of giving bhoga to Gopinath to his son Raghunandan, very young. So Raghunandan, he was a very small child. So in a very simple bhav, uh, he took, mother gave the bhoga plate, took it there, very simple, crying, oh Gopinath, Gopinath, please eat, eat, eat. Gopinath, please eat, eat. So, so Gopinath is under the control of the prema. So in a very secret way, he accepted everything. Then, then his father, Gopinath. So when Mukunda Das came back, he told his son, boy, we bring the Naivedya Prasada. But this boy telling, Gopinath ate everything. There is nothing left. But the Mukunda became very astonished. Wow, wow. Then some other day afterward, he told this boy to serve him. And he stayed outside his house. Then he outside his house. What happened was, he was amazed. Gopinath eaten. It never happened to him. So other day, some later day, he told the same thing. Go, please, I'm busy, I have to go. Please serve Gopinath. So boy ready, he was taking. But then Mukunda went out as if he's gone. Then he came back without anybody's notice. And uh, he and he wants to see how it is happening, how Gopinath is taking. Then so Raghunandan very happily he went. He took his one laddu and he's telling, Khavo, eat, Gopinath, eat, eat. Then when Gopinath ate the half of the laddu, that time Mukunda came to see him. So that half of the laddu was remaining. That he did not eat, Gopinath. Then seeing that, he, Mukunda felt so much love. Tears started flowing from his eyes. Then he hugged his son. Raghunandan. So even today, if you go to Kanda, Sri Kanda, Gopinath, he has eaten after he can still have his darshan. So, Madan, so like that, amazing pastime. Then sometime, uh, Abhiram Thakur, he came. Abhiram Thakur is, uh, yes, he hugged Raghunandan. So he filled up with so much love. So at that time, he started doing great kirtan. So from his lotus, from his feet, that ring uh, broke, and then so many far away it went. Akai, there was his devotee was there, his servant, Krishnadas. It fell in the servant of his house. So from where it fell, they made a smriti, like a kunda there. That name is called Nupur Kunda, famous. So then Raghunandan, in the Rath Yatra time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had 7 groups. Remember, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had 7 groups of singers, dancers, mridanga players, like that. So in the 7th one, Kandavasis, they used to sing, and Narari, uncle, and Raghunandan used to be dancing in that group. They used to on the back of Jagannath Rath Yatra. So it was a so amazing pastimes. Raghunandan. So we pray at his lotus feet. Have blessed mercy. And so we pray at his lotus feet. Jai Jai Raghunandan ki Jai Ho. Jai Mukunda Dat. Mukunda ki Jai Ho. Raghunandan Das ki Jai Ho. Om Shivananda Babaji Maharaj ki Jai Ho. समस्त गौर भक्त वृंद की जय हो, नवदीप धाम की जय हो, चतुर्मास्य की जय हो. I hope everybody is following Chaturmasya, the first month going to end on appearing day of Balaram. Then the second month begins. So we pay attention, mercy, all these great devotees. Vancha kalpataru vyascha kripa sindhu bheva पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम. धन्यवाद. हरे
Lord, Param Guru.
ईश्वर की
Dandavat